I did give Justin some advice. I just don't want to tell you what advice I gave Justin because it's probably like medically responsible. All right, I'll tell you. I basically told him to lie to his doctor. I told him to go to your doctor, or I didn't say lie, I said embellish. I said go to your doctor or your clinic and tell them it's been 2 weeks of awful diarrhea and stomach pain and nausea, and you want a requisition for a stool sample or like a stool culture, because it's going to take you like 4 days to get the results for the stool culture. And the thing that annoyed me the most when I'm looking back on the illness that I had was going to the doctor after like a week and a half, and they're like, well, we got to wait till 2 weeks till we run a culture. Okay, well, guess what? Next time I come in, I'm lying to your ass because I had to suffer like an extra 5 days just to get to the 2 weeks. And then it was Canada Day. So I gave the stool sample, but it's a long weekend. So sorry, it takes 7 days for the stool culture to come back. So I basically just told him to go lie to his doctor, get a stool sample requisition, submit it as soon as possible. And if you do have a bacterial infection, they'll give you some antibiotic. I know, you know what? I don't feel bad about it anymore because apparently when you talk to other people, I didn't realize this. When you talk to other people about how to get service at the hospital, they go, oh yeah, you gotta lie. Whoa, you weren't lying? You were just going into the hospital and telling the truth? How naive of you. Yeah, everybody's going in and lying. I didn't realize that was like a thing you have to learn when you're growing up. Is, oh, when you go to the hospital, you gotta lie. You think you broke your toe? Tell them you broke your leg and you're in horrible pain. They do an x-ray. They're like, your leg's fine, but your toe's broken, so we'll give you a little splint or something. You're talking to psychos? 1 in 5 doctors recommends lying to doctors. It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Don't lie to your doctors? No, I mean, here's the thing. I would love to not have to lie to my doctor. Unfortunately, when I told the truth to my doctor, they didn't give me the standard of care that I needed to not be in suffering. Because everybody, it's the same with driving, right? Because everybody else lies to their damn doctor. I gotta lie to the doctor. Society as a whole, it's the tragedy of the commons or something. I don't know. There you go. See, my wife is a nurse, and she says lie to get what you need. Helps you cut to the front of the line. Hate the game, not the player. So listen. Is very, and I like 6 months ago, I would have been like, you're everything that's wrong with the system. But having gone through it myself, I'm like, well, don't take this the fucking wrong way. Health system's clogged up for a lot of like good reasons. And by good reasons, I mean reasons that feel bad but make a lot of sense. Like waves of respiratory illness. However, at the same time, there's also a lot of people going in there that are like, I have a cough. I've had a cough for 2 days, and they're clogging up the damn lines, so you got to get in there and be like, well, I've had a cough for 6 months. I guess what I'm saying is you should only be able to go to the hospital once every 2 years. If you've been to the... Wait a minute, hold on, I'm thinking. If you haven't been to the hospital in 5 years, you should automatically go to the front of the line. I don't work in medical administration. This could be wrong. Can I tell you? I'm happy for Justin, but I'm also mad at Justin. Because I gave him the advice for how to get antibiotics fast. I swear to you, he said, they just called me and are putting me on antibiotics. He's had diarrhea for 3 days. Maybe I'm not mad at Justin. That's the way that I feel like the medical system should work. You shouldn't have to go to the hospital 3 times and then get a referral to an internist, get a CT scan, submit 3 separate stool samples, get blood drawn 2 times, have it take 20 years to run the samples because it's a long weekend. You still have PTSD from that? It was like 2 months ago. It's not post, it's just TSD. I'm still in the T. Good bit. It's not a bit. I just can't believe. So he had diarrhea for 3 days. They gave him antibiotics before the results even came back. Thank you. Thank you. What, you don't go to the hospital after 13 straight days of horrible diarrhea and they say technically it's not considered severe diarrhea until it's lasted for 14 days, so let's just let this one ride and see if a miracle pops up in the next 24 hours? Where'd you go to medical school? An actual university instead of a clown college? Honestly, more power to you. I'm happy for him. He's actually able to get some medicine. I just wish that the system extended the same courtesy to everybody. Maybe his doctor was just better than yours. Clearly. What'd you tell him to do? I told him to lie a little bit. And guess what? That shit was immediately rewarded. I'm going to keep it $1.50 with you. Get it twisted. Do not tell the truth. Simply lie to get what you want at all times. It will make your life better. You won't get caught. You will. You will win. Can we get another bottle squirt? Don't spend it all in one place.